The woman had a habit of sleeping with the lights on and the curtains open. One night, she woke up and was horrified to see a strange figure in the window of the building across the street, staring directly into her apartment. A chill ran down her spine. When her husband woke up and asked what she was looking at, she told him there was a man watching her from across the way, but he brushed it off, saying she was just overthinking things. "You women always love to scare yourselves," he joked. The next night, her husband hadn't come home yet. Alone and sipping wine, she looked out the window again, and there he was, the same man. This time, with no rain blurring the glass, his shadowy figure appeared even clearer. She stepped closer to the window, trying to see what exactly the man was doing. Just then, her husband came home and flipped on the ceiling light. She panicked. With the room suddenly illuminated, wouldn't the man be able to see everything inside? She quickly pulled her husband outside for a walk, but when they returned, the street in front of their building was packed with paramedics, police, and curious onlookers. Her husband asked a bystander what had happened. "It sounds like a young woman was murdered in the building," the person replied. Terrified, the wife tugged her husband away, her gut telling her that the murder was absolutely connected to the man in the window. Back at home, the news was showing a photo of the victim. She was the fourth woman killed in that very building. According to the police, they were dealing with a serial killer who specifically targeted unsuspecting women to satisfy his twisted urge to kill. A surviving victim had told investigators that she'd felt like someone was watching her in the days leading up to the attack. Then, one night, a masked man broke into her home with a knife. She barely escaped with her life. Hearing that, the wife was chilled to the bone. She couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching her too, that she might be the next victim. She immediately told her husband everything and begged him to move somewhere else, far from this cursed place. But her husband scolded her for being too sensitive. He said the man across the street was probably just looking out the window and she was reading too much into it. He even made a joke about it at a party, poking fun at his wife for being so dramatic, always thinking some random man had sinister intentions toward her. Though she was furious, she had no real way to refute him. After all, nothing had actually happened to her. Back home, the more she thought about it, the more hurt she felt. They were financially stable. So why was he so determined to stay in this place? Fuming, she yanked open the curtains. And there it was, that same chilling, familiar figure, staring at her from the window across the street.